BHVR has released the March dev update and announced some major changes coming to the game. A lot is going around on socials about the update already. If you want to know what has been announced, including a visual representation, then stay tuned, because I will cover all the items in this video. But first, hi, welcome in. My name is MVP and I have 3000 hours in the game. I stream live on Twitch. A big thank you to community member Mina who has helped me with some of the footage for this video. Now without any further ado, let's jump right in. First thing on the agenda are the Bloodweb improvements. Several new features will be added. The first one is that when you select a node, the game will automatically buy anything needed along the way, so you can get multiple things with fewer clicks. The second is the automatic purchase or center node. This is best if you don't care what you get from the Bloodweb. It will autofill completely. You also no longer need to hold the button to select a node. It can now be done with a simple click. Now, whether or not these changes will make Bloodwebs quicker remains to be seen, but it does offer fewer clicks to get to the end. Next up is the visual terror radius. Currently, the killer's terror radius can only be heard, but this has now been made into a visual representation. A heart will appear in the survivor's chest when you're in the terror radius. This doesn't work on Shrouded Ghostface, for example. It's the same as the audible terror radius. I think this is a great improvement to the game, a great accessibility option. Another change are the Autohaven map improvements. Bloodlodge has a gigantic area in the middle, which can be really good for a complete dead zone. To remedy this, Bloodlodge will be moved to the middle and the maze tiles have been separated. Gashaven will also receive an overhaul, splitting the enormous tiles of car piles into smaller chunks. Now, the next update is one that is causing quite some concern, because BHVR have announced a massive nerf to healing for survivors. Healing will be extended to taking 24 seconds instead of 16 seconds to make hits more impactful. On top of that, medkits and add-ons have been rebalanced. All medkits will now have 24 charges by default, securing only one full heal. The healing speed of each individual medkit will be reduced as well. Add-ons have been reviewed and those considered overperforming have been changed. There are no details on which add-ons that will happen to. The longer heal will have a big impact on perks such as Self-Care and Sloppy Butcher, making the latter very powerful for killers. Next up, perk updates. Gearhead, a Deathslinger perk, will now activate for 30 seconds after a survivor lost a health state. Survivors hitting a great skill check will have their aura revealed. Here you can see the old description of Gearhead. Overzealous, a Hades perk, grants repair speed after cleansing a totem. This will now also activate after blessing a totem, so that's a good buff. Scourge Hook Pain Res will now start with 4 tokens and will only activate upon the first hook for each survivor in the trial. Dead Heart will be nerfed again. It will activate after you safely unhooked another survivor, and it will deactivate completely when it successfully protects the user from damage. Call of Brian on killer sides will be toned down to a 125% regression instead of 200%. And overcharge regression speed has also been toned down from 200% to 130, and the penalty for missing the skill check has been reduced as well. Last but not least, Boon's Circle of Healing has become useless. It will no longer allow a survivor to heal without a medkit. It will provide healing speed to healing others. Auras of injured survivors in the Boon range will be revealed to all survivors. Those were the perk updates that we can expect. Killer updates. Hillbilly's overheat mechanic has been adjusted. The amount of heat for starting the chainsaw has been dramatically reduced. The amount of heat when chainsaw sprinting has been increased, so longer sprints will cause overheat quicker, and they've also toned down Billy's movement speed for 2 add-ons. For the pig, the add-on John's Medical File has been changed. Movement speed when crouching has been increased to 10%. For Oni, Blackened Toenail and Bloody Sash have been improved. They will increase movement speed more. For Freddy, on add-ons Sheep Block and Unicorn Block, blindness duration has been increased by 30 seconds. For Pyramid Head, the Killer Instinct for Scarlet Egg add-on has been increased from 1.5 seconds to 3 seconds. For Clown, the Redhead Pinky Finger was considered too powerful, causing the one hit down with a good bottle throw. The number of bottles for this add-on is reduced from 3 to 2. On another note, Bright Light's interaction has been removed. Behavior feels the mechanism for these interactions are out of place and will therefore all be removed from the game. This includes burning the Wraith, burning the Nurse, burning the Artist's Crows, and burning Hag's Traps. The last item of the update involves the Deep Rift. The bonus tiers after level 70 of the Rift will receive a visual update. Lore for the Tomes will be expanded for the original chapters, and older characters are scheduled to be featured throughout new tomes as well. Now all of these updates that we've gone through can be seen in the PTB that drops in the week of 27th March. I hope that you enjoyed this video and see you next time.